Hello and welcome to a video on geometry brought to you by the Answer series. In this video, we will start looking at similarity. Example number 1, I want you to pause the video and I want you to try this yourself and then we will do it together. They ask you in this example to prove that these two angles are equal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at triangle FET and triangle CTD. And I'm going to get the ratio of all the sides. FT over CT is 5 over 10. TE over TD is 7 over 14. FE over CD is 9 over 18. And you will notice that all of these ratios equal a half. If you have 3 pairs of sides in a triangle that have exactly the same ratio, it means that the two triangles are similar because their sides are in proportion. If the two triangles are similar, it means that these two angles are going to be equal, and that is what you were asked to prove. You have now proved that these two angles are equal. They want you to prove that angle DFC is equal to angle DEC. Well, if you have these two angles equal, what can you say about CDEF? Well, CDEF must be a cyclic quadrilateral. These two angles are equal here, so I have a cyclic quadrilateral because of converse of the angles in the same segment. If it is then a cyclic quadrilateral, what can you say about angle F and angle E? They must be equal because of angles in the same segment. Now notice very carefully, when I proved a cyclic quadrilateral, I said converse angles in the same segment. Once I had it to be a cyclic quadrilateral, I could then use angles in the same segment to get the two angles equal that I wanted. Example number 2 is a long example. I want you to read the words very carefully and I want you to try this example yourself, and then we will do it together. The first thing they ask you is to prove that MC is a tangent to the circle. Now, if you want to prove that MC is a tangent to the circle, you want to prove that angle C2 is equal to angle A1. So those are the angles that we are trying to prove equal to each other, because if those are equal, then I have a tangent. Well, you have the following. Angle B, which they gave you as x, is equal to angle D2 because of the exterior angle of a cyclic quad. That means that angle C2 is equal to 90 degrees minus x because of the angles in triangle DMC. If I now work in triangle ACB, I get that angle A2 is equal to 90 minus x because of angle sum of a triangle. And then what I've got is DC and CB are equal. Now those two sides do not form an isosceles triangle. If two sides are equal and they don't form an isosceles triangle, look for the fact that the angles subtended by equal chords are equal. So if angle A2 is 90 minus x, then angle A1 is also 90 minus x. And I now have that angle C2 is equal to angle A1, which means that MC is a tangent to the circle because of converse of the tan-chord theorem. And that word converse is critical. In 2.1, they ask you to prove similarity in the two shaded triangles. They've given you a right angle in each triangle, and you've already proved that angle B is equal to angle D2 because of exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral, which means my triangles are similar because of angle, angle, angle. 2.2a is worth 6 marks, so you're going to need to do a fair amount of work here. You have already proved that triangle ACB is similar to triangle CMD. So that we proved previously. From that, I can get the following ratios. I can say that CM over DC is equal to AC over AB. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work in triangle CMD and triangle AMC. So I'm going to work in those two triangles. Angle M is common. Angle C2 is equal to angle A1, which we proved in the previous question. So that means that those two triangles are similar because of angle, angle, angle. Because they're similar, I can say that CM over DC equals AM over AC. So what I've got is I've got ratios over there and ratios over here from two different similarities. I can now combine them. Use the CM over DC from that one and the CM over DC from this one. So there's my AC over AB, and there's the AM over AC. So I combine these two ratios and I get that. You will notice that the ACs cancel, and I have proved what they asked me to prove. In the last question, they asked me to prove that AM over AB is sine squared x. It's only worth 2 marks, so it will be fairly quick. In the previous question, you proved that AM over AB is equal to CM squared over DC squared. If I look in triangle DMC, I have that CM over DC is sine x. Angle D2 is x, I proved that previously. And sine of an angle is opposite over hypotenuse. So the sine of x is CM over DC. There's CM over DC. And there's CM over DC. So AM over AB is equal to CM squared over DC squared, which is simply sine squared x.
Check out the video description below for practice questions from our study guides. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new episodes. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook to stay on top of the latest TAS news and launches. So that's it for now from the Answer Series, your key to exam success.